my um hold on. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, look at my mustache. I have a lot of light over here. Let me see if I can fix this. See that mustache? It's good. Okay. I would like to start off with talking about this Kavanaugh. Good Sunday morning, my fellow Hebrews. I would like to start this off by talking about the Kavanaugh thing. There was two guys that came out saying that they had something to do with the alleged assault. My first initial reaction to what happened was that they were the Democrats were using this woman's stories, like what happened to her, as a way to attack somebody politically that Trump had suggested that he wanted. Now, it seems, I don't know, to me it makes sense. It's not very suspicious whatsoever. It just came off as like a political type of ploy because there was somebody that the Democrats didn't like. And anytime that you have an opinion that you're saying something about that whole let me adjust this real quick. There we go. About this whole situation with Kavanaugh and Ford, you are automatically, by somebody who's left-leaning, labeled like you're being mansplaining or sexist or this or that, or blah blah blah. I'm not a believer. I'm not a religious person. I don't follow things blindly. I'll explain it. Let me take a drink of this coffee real quick. I'm not the type of person to be dishonest or hide my my viewpoints about any of the things that I'm talking about. So when she came out, and a lot of people had the same view, is 35 years, 36 years, whatever it is after the fact, and this opinion might not be popular, or maybe it is. From a lot of people, I've heard the same things whenever I ask people, just random people, like, what do you think about the 35-year claim of this incident going on? And they seem to have the same kind of view about it. I mean, and I ask different people, and all these different people say the same type of thing. Is why wait that long? I will give a example. A gym coach at my or gym teacher, whatever they type of title they want to label themselves, I don't care. But I had came forward about something not exactly the same, but it was similar enough. And from what I gathered, being hit on at 16, 17 years old in high school, I came forward. I talked to my parents, like, they always taught us, if something happens to you, come talk to us and we'll deal with it. So I talked to my parents, that night, the following day, when I was still thinking about what happened, and I didn't really understand why that thing was going on. And I'll get into that in just a second. We go and talk to the staff in the principal's office. This gym teacher was coming on to me as an underage teen, told me where he lived, wanted me to come over to take pictures, said I looked good. As far as I was aware, as a male gym coach, you're not supposed to be inviting underage students to your place to take pictures. Now, I think the guy was in his 30s, late 30s, 40, early 40s maybe. And being underage, it just seemed odd and off. At the least, the guy should have been arrested. Because I think what they were saying is, damn coffee, this problem with mustaches. The issue is he had got in trouble before. So because they were talking about this, and what my lack of understanding is, why is the same treatment not the same with alleged sexual misconduct or assaults, or that umbrella of terminology for people that on the feminist side of the issue are saying all those things umbrella with rape culture. I just view rape as somebody's forcing you to have sexual intercourse with them. That's the only version of actual rape. I try to go by the definitions of things as close as possible. And if something is part of that thing, I consider it with what my argument is. But, I was talking to the staff, and then they said they would take care of it. Then the guy didn't get fired, didn't lose his job, didn't go to prison, jail, wasn't said in front of the fucking media like this Kavanaugh shit. It just seems really really flaky at best, because her memory is whenever I was watching it, she said a lot. She said, I don't remember, or I have a bad recollection, things like that, holes in her memory. And I don't think that something didn't happen, but I'm not necessarily buying what her story is about that issue. Whenever I say belief, feminist, I've heard two different types of feminists, like the ones that are not insane, and then I've heard the ones that are insane that just want you to believe every single thing is rape. Those are two different things. Like if a certain feminist wants you to believe, no matter if it's true or not, then that's what I view it as, Church of Feminism. I'm not part of the Church of Feminism. Now, I don't consider myself a feminist because I'm a man, and I view everybody should be as equals. I'm not saying everybody is equal, but I'm saying everybody should be equal. In the real world, a crazy person knows that's not true. I would be fucking shocked if it was true. You go out one day and nobody is being fucking fucked with or discriminated or any of that shit. If none of that shit was going on, my jaw would fucking hit the floor. Because, once in a while you will get fucked with, even if it's, serious or joking, you'll still get fucked with. People are going to fuck with other people daily. I would be surprised if it was not in that case, There's something else I was going to talk about. The Ralph kill stream. I was watching that, and that was a really, really good stream. Had some people. It was on before I had to work yesterday, so it was on before I could watch it. So I just watched the rest of it, what was on that I could, because it was already going. So from what I did to watch, it was really good, entertaining. A lot of money raised for kids with cancer. That's a good thing. I don't know what's going to happen with these the YouTube community. I don't know if they're going to do the same type of shit that Facebook and Twitter and all these sites are doing, is like demonetizing and shutting things down. But I don't see how they could shut things down if they're doing something good, like raising money for St. Jude's, cancer, for the, cancer research, for, or, taking care of these kids who have cancer. I would have a hard time understanding if they did try to take it down after raising so much money, like over $20,000. That's amazing. If I wasn't so broke, I would have gave money, but I can't even afford to buy shoes right now. It's kind of my own dumb fault in a way, because I got pulled over and got a speeding ticket. I was going a little fast, but on one of the roads that I'm driving down, or a lot of roads I drive down, people usually tend to go well over the speed limit. I was going around a car. I was going kind of fast, going around the car, and the police officer that was driving by saw me right when I was going fast. And after I had gone around and I was about to slow down, and I know they see me, and I said, shit, the cop's going to pull me over. And sure enough, did a U-turn really fast. I was amazed at the accuracy and speed of the U-turn. It was astounding. I mean, especially in that type of vehicle. It was like a utility vehicle, is either that, like a Bronco type of looking vehicle. And his driving skills, whenever he did that, were amazing, just really good. Something else I wanted to talk about also is, if you're a feminist and you're part of the Church of Feminism, do not get offended that people are just not buying exactly what her story is. Her story is very has a lot of holes in it. It's not good. It doesn't look good. Believing is not, actually, and I'm not saying, like, I question any kind of religion that has beliefs. Feminism, or the Church of Feminism, isn't just one of them. I question everything. Y'all need to, y'all feminists that are part of this Church of Feminism, y'all need to cut people some slack, okay? Because they can't just believe this thing or any of these claims. Because the issue is, they're saying 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted or raped, or whatever the claim is. I don't know if they can actually base that on facts, is what I'm saying. They can try to base it on facts. Oh, I like my shirt. The shirt. I don't know. It's kind of gimmicky, kind of whatever. They can try to base it on quote unquote facts all they want, but really, you would have to go to every single person who's made that claim. Look at the story, or review the story of each single woman individually across the whole nation, across the whole United States, questioning every single person who's claimed, that that's happened, and put it in as statistical, percents, so we know the actual numbers. And that's not even counting like men and boys and girls, all those, stats. I mean, there's a lot of guys who've been through that type of stuff. And this is a problem with feminism. It seems to me that you're leaving out the men, or the guys who were, victims. There's guys who are victims. They're ashamed and embarrassed to even have gone through that they won't even talk about it, because of the way society is. It's looked down on if you're a man and something like that happens to you. Then who are the guys supposed to go to, or how are they supposed to take care of their issue? They don't have I mean, I guess you could use Me Too, but what the fuck is the point of using Me Too if it doesn't do anything? It doesn't do anything. It's just a fucking hashtag. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, you can put your story out there, but just fucking do anything? Just like all these other movements, do they fucking do anything? No, it doesn't. At the end of the day, I'll use this phrase of saying, and at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking do anything. That's what my thoughts are on it. Is just seems like she went there, said what she had to say, threw some guy under the bus, put him and his family through a bunch of shit, and I feel sorry for his family. You know, these claims aren't true that she had made, that Ford had made. I feel sorry for his family, and if it turns out that she's lying, then it's just going to look really bad on her, especially from what I was seeing. Somebody posted that she had a Patreon set up to donate to her. Donate for what? Aren't you a doctor? Don't you make tons of money being a doctor? Fucking see, this is the type of shit that irritates the shit out of me. Dude, you have a good job and you're trying to get people to donate money to you for 35 years or 36 years, whatever it is after the fact of quote unquote sexual assault. When you admitted on the stand also that you weren't raped. Personally speaking, went out with a I'm not gay, but I went out with a gay friend. You know, I was trying to be, you know, friendly with a person who was, and I don't have anything against gays even after what happened. I was, you know, drinking a beer when I went to the bathroom. I had left my unopened drinks, and I only had 1 or 2 beers. The dude put fucking pills in my drink, trying to date rape me. I'm not making this shit up. I have no reason to make this shit up. I hadn't made nothing off of it. I didn't come out to the fucking media with a story or any bullshit like that. But I almost fucking passed out on the way home. The dude was trying to fuck me. Okay? So, there's no reason, you know, unless something actually fucking happens, you know, either go to the authorities or fucking drop it. But you didn't fucking do that. That's what a lot of people have a problem with. It just fucking smells of all kind of bullshit. Is all some people are trying to say. Maybe her credibility as a person should be questioned because she sounds like she's full of shit. Is what my main point would be. Could be wrong. We'll just have to wait and see what the investigation says about these 2 guys who came forward, who were saying they're the ones who were the ones who actually, you know, it said claims of sexual assault to this doctor. With that, I will end my video. If you watched and like, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And subscribe if you feel ever so kindly to do so. Thank you, and have a good day.